UK to imprison people who view far right propaganda online for up to 15 years.
Oh my
Uh,
God.
Ryan Roger they better watch the fuck out.
Yeah, I mean, really. That'd be awful if he got arrested and sent to prison for 15 years.
You can see the cops knocking on his door going, "You have been found viewing Hypnotic, an American YouTuber, far alt right wing." you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, anyway, people in the United Kingdom could face up to 15 years in prison for repeatedly viewing far right propaganda or terrorist material online, according to a report. And this goes on, I'm going to read it. But they are equating what they're calling far right propaganda with terrorism.
Oh.
According to The Guardian, a new maximum penalty of 15 years imprisonment will also apply to terrorists who publish information about members of the armed forces. Tightening of the law around viewing terrorist material is part of the review of the government's counterterrorism strategy following the increasing frequency of terrorist attack in Britain this year. How about they quit letting the immigrants in?
That's what I'm saying. How about they don't do that and they wouldn't have any terrorism?
Users who view the forbidden content only once by mistake out of curiosity will not be charged, as it is reported that there will also be protections for journalists, academics, and other who may have a legitimate reason to view such material. I want to make sure those who view despicable terrorist content online, including jihadi websites, far right propaganda, and bomb making instructions, face the full force of the law, declared British Home Secretary Amber Rudd. Oh, what a name, Rudd. There's currently a gap in the law around material that is viewed or streamed from the internet without being permanently downloaded.
Uh-oh.
These motherfuckers. This is an increasingly common means by which material is accessed online for criminal purposes and is a particularly prevalent means of viewing extremist material such as videos and web pages, she continued. Both Rudd and Prime Minister Theresa May have frequently expressed interest in cracking down on the internet and implementing censorship. It gets sillier as coming up. After Rudd was recently asked by an individual why she wanted to stop encryption, yes, stop encryption, when it was proven that she didn't understand how it worked,
What?
the Home Secretary replied, "It's so easy to be patronized in this business. I don't need to understand how encryption works to understand how it's helping the criminals, and I will engage with the security services to find the best way to combat that." Wait. So she doesn't need to understand how it works. Oh, encryption is critical for government, for security, for privacy, for protection. It's not, it's like encryption. It's an evil hacker thing. It's a terrorist thing. These people are fucking morons.
And they run the government.
Yes.
This is insane. She doesn't even
And
know how the shit works.
when decisions are made on that level of government, it often uh, bleeds over to other countries following it as well.
Yeah. But the
Especially
woman
when you have the UN, which they will pressure everybody else in the UN to do it as well.
the woman doesn't even know how the shit works and she's wanting to
Do,
throw people in jail.
do you remember when the UK was like, "We'll come for you too, Americans,
Yeah, I know, I remember
for,
that.
for posting hate speech"?
It's like, oh well, I guess we're going to Europe to go to jail. We'll get a free.
Bitch, you better be joking.
Yeah, it's like we're gonna get a free trip to England. Oh my
I
good.
could try it. I mean, if everybody else was. I'm adventurous.
I'm gonna keep throwing reactions
Started
in.
thinking to myself, man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?
Oh, I mean,
What
yeah.
did he do to make them that mad?
I don't know. Well, if they quit, it's like you said, if they quit letting the immigrants in the country, maybe they wouldn't have a terrorist problem.
What the hell has crawled up their assholes and died that they have such a fucking hard on for punishing people now?
I don't know. It must be one of them weird kink kind of
You
things.
know, they can't even have blades over there now.
What? How are they supposed
Yeah,
to defend themselves?
yeah. How are they supposed to, like, you know, chop some wood and shit like that?
Yeah. I mean, how
I mean,
how
you know,
I
when
don't
I gotta get through some thick brush, which is way more often than viewers might imagine, I get a machete and I do it.
yeah. I just don't understand it. I mean, I've seen videos where the immigrants and stuff were just beating the crap out of people and nobody was doing anything. And I guess this is why, because if they do anything to protect themselves, they go to jail.
I see this as no different than the LGBTQ blah 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 community, where they're like, we gotta protect the children, and every time one of those motherfuckers gets a program involving children as part of it, they're found to be diddling them.
Yeah,
No
PDF
different.
files and shit like that.
So the people running the UK are probably into some nasty shit if they're so mad to their people about it.
Yeah.
You know, potentially, possibly even thinking about it or whatever.
I bet somebody said something or found out some stuff on these people and that's why they're doing this.
I don't know. We need more of a backstory than that.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a passing thought.
And you know what's worse is to top it off, they're letting these immigrants pour in to where there's potentially more of them than their native people, and the native people there are being forced to call the immigrants native now. They have to call them native, to my understanding anyway.
Oh my God. Well,
So
we need Ryan
so
for this.
they're going no right wing stuff. You can't even look at it once by accident's okay, but not more than that. You can't have guns. You can't have knives. You know, and then they're letting these immigrants pour in who are the embodiment of everything they're outlawing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, something must have happened to where they're getting this defensive about it. You know? I mean, there's only so much a person can take. And if the immigrants are marching down streets and beating people up and all that kind of stuff, people are starting, I guess, to get mad and finally try to defend their homes and things.
Right. This is a reaction to both this UK nonsense and to Mondays and to how I'm feeling at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, what else can you do?
And once again, a reminder: I am not a vampire cowboy.
No.
This camera sucks, and this hat's really just this a gimmick for on stream. That's really it. That's all. I'm
Yeah.
not really one to accessorize.
Well, it looks good on you. It really
I'm just
does.
gonna make me feel bad about wearing it.
Oh, it
But
looks
anyway,
good on you.
I'm wrapping this stream up now.
Well, thank you
Uh,
for watching, everybody.
if all goes well, we will be live Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central.
Is it on the Tangent Kings?
No, we will be live
Oh, yeah.
Wednesday, 8
Okay.
p.m. Central. am also a co-host on reality based on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays.
Yeah. That's, I think that's where the confusion was. But yeah, we'll also
And
be doing a live stream.
the person who runs that is a Brit, but he is one that is very much against all this nonsense.
Yeah, he is so funny. But yeah, we'll be doing a live stream on Wednesday too. So check us out, everybody.
Yeah, and that's all for now. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.